Welcome back. Today we bring you the 35 most terrifying doorbell camera footage. In an age where technology brings us closer together, it's also revealing some of the most unsettling moments right at our doorsteps. From eerie encounters in the dead of night to inexplicable phenomena captured by unsuspecting homeowners, these clips will leave you questioning what's lurking just outside your door. Let's dive in. Homeowner doorbell camera records horrifying occurrences that will chill your bones. This homeowner has been hearing strange sounds outside their house for weeks. They installed a doorbell camera to capture what was making the sound. A homeowner says, adding to the uneasy atmosphere, a bird tweets sharply in the distance. The creepy voice keeps talking, but the words cannot be made out. A man in a hoodie in the distance is captured making unintelligible sounds. He seems scared or high. His weird walking pattern scares the homeowner, especially the voice the man makes. In an apartment complex, a suspicious man does the strangest thing ever. The man walks to the apartment door and sees a package on the floor for the homeowner. He picks it up, examining it. He is not aware a doorbell camera is capturing him. The man, after looking at the package for a few seconds, begins to walk off with it. No one saw him to have stopped him, but what is scary is that this man doesn't live in the apartment complex. He could have hurt anyone in that apartment, or even the homeowner, with no one knowing of this. Deep into the night, the doorbell camera records something suspicious and bewildering. Deep in the middle of the night, this man in the footage. He searches the flower pot by the door for a key to get into the house. Scary situation. He sees the doorbell camera and stops what he's doing. He leaves, knowing he could be caught for trespassing. A man in similar clothes, the same height, and the same build. The only difference is that he has a mask on his face. The same man is back, hiding his face from the camera. He carries the flower pot and runs away with it. Theft or something more sinister? This doorbell footage will shock you as the man in the footage does the wildest thing ever. It's a peaceful afternoon. A white car drives into this street and stops in front of this house with a doorbell camera. A man exits the car and walks toward the house. He passes the two cars in front and heads to the home door, where there is no camera to capture him. The cap he's wearing hides his face. A while later, he appears within focus of the camera and walks away with his head down. He now has a package in his hand. He returns to the car and is driven away. A couple never knew what they were up against. The horrifying event was captured by their doorbell camera.
Over there! Come here! Oh my God! Go, go!
The doorbell camera captures the voice of this scared couple as they run back home. The man arrives at the door of the house first, trying to open the door. He urges his wife in a panic to come to him. The wife waits down the stairs, her phone in her hand, laughing and trying to record. A foolish mistake. Moments later, a huge brown bear runs towards her. She runs up the stairs to her husband. The bear doesn't seem interested in them and runs by the house. Unknowingly, this man walks toward danger in the most surprising way. What happens next is shocking, leaving goosebumps on your skin. A FedEx van is parked in front of the house. The driver should be there to deliver a package to the homeowner. The delivery man, package in hand, approaches the home door. Unknown to him, a snake is by the door, slithering to a hidden corner of the entrance. The delivery man gets closer to the door, and the snake, with some odd sense of prescience, peeks out. The man, now close enough to the door, sees the snake and stumbles back in fear. He dumps the package and runs away from the door. The scared snake runs away. The man gets back to his van and drives away. What a strange sight captured by the doorbell camera. Be careful what you have around you. The woman is trying to go out, but her playful dog does the most unexpected thing by biting down on the hood of her cardigan. She tries prying it loose from its mouth, but its grip is firm and does not let go.
This is not how I want to go out, Grissom.
The dog pulls her till it brings her lying on the deck with it. She laughs uproariously. The dog doesn't let go of her hood and pulls harder on it, dragging her on the deck. Either she dies of laughter or the untrained dog's attitude is yet to be known. The car alarm wasn't the only thing that went off that night. A chilling encounter caught on camera. The doorbell camera records the man as leaves his Jeep and sneaks up to the car parked in front of the house. He ducks by the side of the car, trying to pick the car's lock. The homeowner speaks via the doorbell camera to warn the man. The motion detection warning goes off, informing the man that he is being recorded. That scares him. He bolts from the car back to his Jeep.
Hi, you are currently being recorded.
This footage captures flashes of creepy activities that scare people, even the strongest people. A strange man is in someone's garage snooping in their cars with a flashlight. He is gauging a car he can easily steal. His mind seems set on the small black car. The homeowner gets a motion alert from the doorbell camera and sees what's happening from the live recording. He activates the siren alarm on the camera. This scares the thief to run away. Doorbell camera captures nightmarish. Surprise at the door. When this man gets to the door, he opens the first door covering before the real door. He looks to the side, about to speak to ask the homeowner to open the door for him, when a snake leaps from somewhere up in the door to bite him in the face. He grabs his face in pain, calling for his friend to take him to the hospital. He thinks it's a poisonous snake.
Kurt, take me to the hospital! Take me to the hospital!
He was just checking the doors. Right? Watch this doorbell footage. Take a turn. All seems fine when the doorbell camera captures a man entering a homeowner's driveway. He tries the door of each car to find which one might have been left open mistakenly by the owner. As he gets closer to the car nearest to the camera, the doorbell camera, activated by the motion sensor, turns its light on. The man is startled and covers his head with his hood, running away. The homeowners wake up to a horrific nightmare at their doorstep. At first, it seems strange that this man and woman are knocking on the door of this house late at night. However, the doorbell camera records them saying that the house is on fire. They are both trying to alert anyone in the house to get out. They both take turns banging on the door to get the homeowner's attention. The homeowner, a woman, responds just in time. The man yells, telling her the house next door is on fire and the fire is spreading to her house. She thanks the man. Getting the woman's response, the man and woman leave. The woman leaves the house with her daughter, asking the man for help. He takes the child, taking her to safety, then runs back to get the woman's other infant.
Any more help?
Names change, but intentions don't. Be careful, as this doorbell footage will have you locking your doors twice. This stranger walks up to this homeowner's front door. He presses the doorbell and waits for a response. He seems off. He studies the door lock repeatedly. The homeowner responds via the doorbell camera.
This is, my name is James.
The stranger introduces himself as James. Getting close to the camera, it's clear that this man's state is wrong. The homeowner asks who he is for clarification, and each time the stranger changes his name. When the homeowner asks for his name again, he reverts to James. He tells the homeowner he is looking for a friend of his in response to the homeowner's question. The homeowner threatens the stranger with his gun, ordering him to leave. Somewhere on a street, a sighting takes a strange turn for a homeowner.
Sorry, man. Yeah, I understand.
The footage shows this suspicious man on someone's front lawn, checking out the homeowner's bike. The homeowner catches him and tells him to leave. The stranger thanks the man and leaves.
Hello.
The man returns and calls the attention of the homeowner. He gets closer to the house, his sight still on the bike. It seems he desperately wants it. Doorbell camera records weird activity, but what follows next appears out of this world. This strange man runs up to this homeowner's porch and picks something from the door, probably a package. He walks away with it. The doorbell camera turns on its light after detecting the movement of the stranger. The suspicious man drops the package and makes a beeline to the bright flashing light from a police patrol car. It's on 4 legs and has no reason to be here. If this footage was not captured, no one would have believed it. A mountain lion walks onto the front porch of this home in the middle of the night. It sees its reflection in the mirror of the window. It pauses and then gets closer to the window to see its reflection. Probably it thinks it's another mountain lion it's staring at. The mountain lion hisses fiercely at its reflection and turns away in defeat. Secure your homes more as dangerous things are on the prowl. This footage proves it. This man creeps around this house. The doorbell camera at the back records him checking out the back. He finds nothing worthwhile and turns his back to leave. The other camera at the front records him carrying the homeowner's bike. Immediately, he sets the bike and rides it away unimpeded. The doorbell camera records a vicious act that could end it all for the homeowners. While the homeowners are deep in sleep, this strange man comes to the house's front lawn. He walks straight to the flag mounted in front of the house. Using a lighter, he tries to burn the flag. It's a Black Lives Matter flag that he might have found offensive. The lighter doesn't burn the flag as fast as he'd like. He resorts to yanking the flag down angrily, and then he runs off, having spent too much time there. This home narrowly escaped arson. The doorbell camera saves this home from a terrifying threat dead in the night. The doorbell camera captures 3 men as they approach the house. They are all masked and wearing gloves. The first man tries disabling the camera but fails. He goes on to try entering the house while his accomplices stay behind him. One of the men also tries to block the lamplight to hide their figures. He also fails.
Δεν ξέρω αν είναι δικό σας.
Όχι, δεν είναι δικό μας. Ευχαριστώ πολύ. Παρακαλώ, βγείτε το σπίτι.
Ναι, παρακαλώ.
The voice of the homeowner comes via the camera, scaring the man who tried covering the light. The man gives an excuse that they are searching for a stray dog. The homeowner ordered them to leave. Knowing they've been caught, the men leave. Imagine going out of your home to see this disgusting sight. This homeowner was lucky.
Excuse me, ma'am. Hey, you, clean up your dog poop. Stop letting your dog poop on my lawn. I have you on video.
The woman and her dog are passing by this homeowner's lawn. Earlier, her dog had defecated on the lawn. The homeowner blows a horn, scaring both of them to run. The homeowner, a man, comes out of the house with a megaphone, calling the woman to come pack the feces left by her dog. It must be embarrassing having your crimes exposed like this in your street.
Greatly appreciated. Please leave my yard. You're trespassing. Get off my yard, you and your dog. Thank you very much.
The woman comes back as the man throws insults at her. As the man berates her, she brings out a bag to pack the feces. The man doesn't stop giving her a tongue lashing till she leaves. Sleeping in your home has turned tricky. What happens as you sleep? This footage will make you think twice. This thief had assumed the homeowners were asleep. He enters their driveway, trying the doors of the cars. He's looking for one that might have been left open. He finds a car with an unlocked door and begins snooping inside. The homeowner calls out the snooper, but he doesn't respond. The doorbell camera lets out a siren alarm that eventually scares him off. This footage shows something horrific. You wouldn't wish it on anyone. What could have been done? This strange man, whose face has been blurred, comes into the front porch of this home and begins wheeling out a covered object slowly. He is silent, hoping to get it away from the home before he's discovered. The doorbell camera captures this and alerts the homeowner.
Just call the police, so I advise you not to do that. Yeah, thank you.
The homeowner warns the man not to steal the appliance as she is calling the police. The man abandons the appliance and runs away. This doorbell camera was the eyes of the homeowners. However, something blinds them in the most chilling way. This brown bear enters the porch of this cabin and its unsuspecting owner. It goes to the door, and as it is about to break down the door to get into the house, it is distracted by the doorbell camera. It sniffs it and begins to yank the bearings of the camera aggressively. The bear successfully destroys the camera, ending the recording. What became of the cabin and its owner? The night is not safe for anyone. The doorbell camera captures how things went wrong. The masked man has broken the rear windshield of this car and searches inside for something. He thinks no one is in the garage, but the homeowner is working late at night in his shop and is watching the thief work. He leaves the car, startled by a sound. He returns to the car, still searching. He finds something and yanks it out of the car. He heads back to his bike, which he left on the floor. He mounts it and rides away. On his way, a cop patrol car drives into the garage, stopping the thief. He is arrested. Looking through the eye of this camera, you'd be stunned to silence at the creepy act of this woman. Strange occurrence as this woman stands in front of the stairs, slightly shaking on a spot. She seems possessed. She walks down the stairs weirdly. The door to an apartment, assuming it's hers, is ajar.
Tired of these people coming outside. How you doing? Did you say something to me?
Can I help you?
No, I'm okay.
Okay.
Did y'all say something to me?
No.
Okay.
Please don't knock on our door.
The woman returns, appearing agitated, and knocks on the door with the doorbell camera. She asks questions and speaks gibberish with a clownish attitude. She returns to her apartment. The homeowner responds and asks her not to knock on his door again. If there was no doorbell camera, the worst would have happened to this home. Terrifying sight as this man is captured snooping around this homeowner's car. He peeks into the car, looking for what he can steal. He breaks the window of the car. Then he tries jumping inside the car through the open window. The doorbell camera, detecting this suspicious motion, lets out a siren cry. Scared, the man runs back to his bike and rides away. Never underestimate what a creeper would do, as this footage shows a weird act that'll make you reconsider your choices. He runs from his car parked in a distance to this homeowner's porch and steals their package. Quickly, he runs away with the package to his car and drives away. No one is out on their porch to have seen or stopped him. However, the doorbell camera captured this. It's a wonder if this man had been stalking this house before he stole the package. A suspicious man might be after more than he shows on the surface. Watch closely. It's a cool, silent night with most of the neighborhood asleep when this man silently creeps into this homeowner's backyard. The homeowner already has a doorbell camera installed at his back door. The man pushes open the gate to enter the house grounds. The siren alarm goes off, and the man scrambles out of the house grounds. A doorbell camera captures a blood-pounding moment that would leave cold sweat running down your back. What happened next? The camera records as this man goes down the stairs, about to go out. He sees a bear running towards him, climbing the stairs. Naturally, he is terrified and runs back to the door. He jerkily inserts his key into the lock, trying as fast as possible to get into the house before the bear descends on him. He shuts the door behind him as soon as he gets in for safety. Thieves might have become smarter, but this doorbell camera might just have an edge over them. The man in the footage goes from car to car, pulling on the door to see which one the owner has left unlocked. None of the cars are unlocked. Someone, a lady by the looks of it, walks by and sees this suspicious man. She is on a call and leaves. The man tries to look less suspicious. A siren alarm goes off. The man runs and his accomplice, who is out of the camera's range earlier, scampers away. In a sleepy neighborhood, the doorbell camera captures a nasty occurrence too close for liking. This masked thief has a strange object with him. He presses a switch on it and goes to the car behind him. The light in the car comes on and the car fails to come on. A few seconds later, the car comes to life, loud in the silent night. The thief runs away as the car unsuccessfully reverses.
Come on!
The car dies as the device the thief is using to control the car is out of range. The car owner comes out to scream at the escaping thief. A dangerous person appears on this doorbell footage with a sinister motive in mind. The man drives up to the house, gets off his bike, and walks on foot to the porch. He is tattooed and muscular, implying he is dangerous. Leisurely chewing a piece of gum, he goes through the home's mail and moves away from it. He finds a package hidden in the flower pot. He takes it, hastily escaping with it. This footage shows what happens to homes with eyes on it. The next footage is chilling to say the least. This boy sneaks up to this house, carefully looking around to make sure the homeowner is not close by or in the house. Yet the doorbell camera is recording him in the homeowner's absence. He observes something on the porch for a time, considering. He gets on the porch and moves a tick out of the way to his prize. The boy runs away, unsure. He returns to steal the scooter from the porch. He pushes it away from the house. Bold act shocks the homeowner and cannot stop it from happening. The doorbell camera captures the sad event. In broad daylight, the man in front of this house unscrews the lock on the bike.
You trying to steal it?
He wants to break the lock. The homeowner asks what he is doing, but the man quickens his actions. He uses a long-handled garden shear to cut the tie, but it fails. While the homeowner asks if he wants to steal the bike, he walks away calmly from the scene. For days now, this family had no idea mysterious eyes were on them. Thus, footage shows what happened deep into the night. This man in a hooded jumper walks up the stairs to the door of this house in the middle of the night. He tries the doorknob and takes a picture of it. He looks about as if searching for an easy entrance into the house. He waits on the porch and types on his phone, probably calling for backup. He stays there for a while, still on his phone. The homeowner is not yet aware of this stranger at their back door.